Grand Rise, beautiful people. So I'm gonna make this video brief. Also be sure to check out the newest videos that I just uploaded. I'm trying to do like a video dump. I have a very busy next few days extended through next week. Like, I got a lot to do, but I just wanted to talk about GodBody, who we are, and why we call ourselves gods and goddesses. So, none of us are perfect. A lot of us are trying to find our way, navigate this journey to the best of our ability. And a lot of times, we go through things that we may not necessarily like or agree with. But that's why it's called life, right? It's the game of life. It's how you perceive your life to be, how you want your life to be. So I got on this topic of the God body because if you don't know already that you are God, you are. But I've noticed that a lot of times people in general hold this grandiose idea of what God body means to them, and it's very arrogant and it's kind of, it's like a heightened confidence, and there's nothing wrong with confidence. But we also must know, including myself, that being a God body entails a lot of positive characteristics. All things that are inclusive to ascending. So, along with me completing my mission here in this 3D world, I'm also taking better steps to transition on ascending into the new world. And it takes a lot of work. It does, especially if you are highly intuitive like myself, if you dream a lot of premonitions, if you basically, if you are one of the chosen ones, you're constantly being tested. But that's where you gain your strength. So, I don't want to use the word empath because it's been thrown around loosely, just like, this I am God is being thrown around loosely. I call myself a goddess because that's what I'm embodying. Not so I can just manifest, materialistic things or whatever, but to ascend, to be great, to be what I was called to be, not by man, not by woman, but who I was called to be. And I know what I was called to be. So a lot of times on this journey, when individuals come across people like myself, it puts them into a shock. And usually when this happens, and this isn't just with me, this is with any of y'all, when you are genuinely who you are, when you live your authentic truth, meaning, you're nice, you're caring, you're empathetic, you're truthful, all of those things. A lot of times people try to downplay that as a weakness, but that's not your weakness. It's a strength. Because what people fail to realize and understand, you cannot go into the 5D shift or ascend, period, with negative attributes. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not. But I really try to stay in tune and balanced as a goddess. So the characteristics of a goddess or a god, to me, is number one, love. And I don't mean just love of someone else, but it starts with self-love. You have to love yourself first before you love anyone else. So if you are a God body and you live in love and you exude love, then you already know that being in tune as a God body vibrates off of love. It doesn't vibrate off of darkness, nor does it vibrate off of manipulation, nor does it vibrate off of any toxic traits. Examples: gossiping, lying, playing the victim role, being envious of other people, just being in a spirit of low vibrations. And there's so many people that say, I'm God, but they're not showing godlike characteristics. Now, I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm not perfect. I was smoking Newports up until a week ago. And ancestors have been telling me for the longest to stop. And believe you me, I have tried almost any and everything to quit. Because being addicted to nicotine is a bad habit. Nova, stop. God. Sorry, y'all. My cat, she's misbehaving. And then she was in heat for like 2 weeks too. So now she's coming down off her heatness. But anyhow, shoot, I got distracted. So, as for myself, ancestors have been telling me to quit. And I really felt like a hypocrite for a little bit, because I'm sitting up here doing these videos with y'all about, the importance of healing, our energy and things of that nature. And I'm here puffing away on Newports, but now ancestors have found a way where I have to stop completely. So I had to stop. It's not goddess energy for me to even be trying to pick up a cigarette. You see what I mean? So we use this goddess term loosely. We use this God term loosely. You know, people are saying, I'm a god, I'm a goddess, but you don't even want to work alongside your fellow man or woman for whatever reason. It could be personal issues, it can be dumb issues, whatever. So we have to start there. How can we really embody God being a God body? You know, we can ordain ourselves, but do we actually exude the positivity of being a God body? Now, going back to myself, although I had an addiction to nicotine, I still try to embody the characteristics of being a goddess. I still, show love and care and kindness and positivity and unity and unconditional love, because this is what I am as a goddess, as a God body. But I just have a difficult time when I see people saying I'm God, but you're toxic. Especially with our men and women. You know, it's okay to uplift yourself. It truly is. But while uplifting yourself, are you actually putting in that work to be the God body? You can't be God body without healing first. Period. I see a lot of you men out here doing your inner work. I see y'all. Matter of fact, there's a king on here I follow, and he was basically talking about doing his shadow work. And I'm subscribed to about 4 men that have openly discussed doing their shadow work, doing their healing work, because they realize that this is not a game. You can manifest all the houses in the world. You can manifest all the money in the world. But if you don't heal and do that shadow work as a God body, your ancestors will sit you down and make you do that healing. And I'm only saying that because I went through this myself a few years ago. I thought, okay, well, I'm done with my healing because, I'm not feeling this or this or this. But it can be something as small as a trigger that'll let you know, look, I still have some healing to do. I still have some soul searching to do, because there's something within me that I have not worked on that have caused this trigger. So a lot of our people, they're saying they're God body. They have the shell as far as the outer of a man or woman or whatever. But their inside is so broken. So broken. So let's work on being God bodies. Let's be who we were called to be. Let's continue to be positive and continue to spread love to the masses and great health and ascending. That's what matters, as well as self-love and unconditional love. And let me tell you, a lot of us chosen ones, we have been under spiritual attacks. I have spoken on my experiences being under spiritual attack myself. And the shit is real. It's real. But I will tell you this. God bodies, chosen ones, starseed children, black seeds. Let me tell y'all something. We are here. And we're not going no fucking where. Why? Because we have done the necessary work on this journey. We have healed. We have healed and done our shadow work. We are being our authentic selves. Don't allow anyone to judge you for being who you are. Continue to be nice. Continue to exude love onto others. Continue to stay positive. Continue to be the light. Because there's individuals out here that have been stuck in the darkness for so long. They are looking for good souls like ours to grace their darkness and negative energies onto. I need you guys to protect your energy. I need you guys to cleanse yourself. If you have to do it daily, do so. Because we are really at a spiritual war. We are at a war against good and evil. It's happening, beautiful people. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be manipulated. So you may be feeling right now that your strength is depleted. You may feel as if no one understands. But let me tell you this. You're going to be okay. You will be great. And you have to know it. I also follow by this simple rule. And this goddess in my soul tribe, she told me, she said this weeks ago. Just do good. Just do good. It's not hard to do. Just do good. And watch how the miracles will flow. Overflow. So keep that in mind. You will be okay. Everything will be okay. Don't let anyone knock you off of your journey because they refuse to heal. Don't let anyone knock you off your journey because they continue to be low vibrational. Don't allow anyone to knock you off of your journey because you saw through the bullshit. Remain on your journey. Stay on your journey. Stay focused. And trust and believe your ancestors will have your back 10,000%. And continue to be the love and light that you have been called to be. That to me is a God body. Love y'all. Peace.